Hello, this is Mr. Marshall for Truganina College, and this is lesson 2 of data representation. And today we are looking at mean, median, and mode. Now, our learning intention is we are learning about the measure of center and spread, and I will be successful when I can calculate the mean, median, mode, and range. And I understand how these three statistics can be used to describe data. So the mean, median, and mode are known as measures of central tendency. Okay, and the mean itself is what we refer to generally as the average of a group of numbers. The way we work out the mean is we sum up a group of values and then divide by the number of values in that group. So we add up all the numbers and then divide by the number of numbers. So here's an example. I have the numbers 12, 22, 24, 27, and 38. So I add up all those numbers and divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, divide by 5 numbers. And when we do that, we get this fraction, which simplifies to 24.6. Now, the median is a little bit easy to work out. The median is the middle value in a group of numbers. This is a value that separates the higher half from the lower half of the group. So it basically breaks the numbers into half. Calculate the median. First, we need to put the data in ascending order from smallest to largest. And then the median score is found by counting how many numbers there are and finding the middle number. If there's an even number of scores, then it'll be in between the middle two numbers. So we use this rule, median equals n plus 1 divided by 2, to work out which numbered score to look at. So using our example from before, 12, 22, 24, 27, 38, it's easy to see here that the middle number is 24. But we can use this calculation here. We have 5 numbers there. 5 plus 1 is 6, divided in half is 3. 1, 2, third score. It seems trivial to do with the numbers like this, but when we start getting bigger and bigger sets of numbers, knowing how to find that middle number is very important and saves a lot of time. Mode is the most frequent value in a group of numbers. Now, if there is 2 or more values, or 2 values, we actually call this bimodal, and we list both values as the mode. So an example of a mode, we have the numbers 4, 2, 4, 3, 2, 2, and number 2 here is listed 3 times. That's why I've highlighted it. So we look at that and we know that it's the most common, so the mode is equal to 2. So here we have an example. Work out the mean, median, and mode of this data. And we have the numbers 3, 7, 4, 5, 6, 2, 8, 3, 3, 5. So find the median, mean, and mode. So finding the median, fairly easy. We organize numbers from smallest to largest. And then we work out what the middle score is using that n plus 1 divided by 2 rule. So n plus 1 divided by 2, there's 10 numbers, plus 1 is 11, divided by 2 is 5.5 score. So that's somewhere between this 4 and 5, because I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a half is somewhere between there. So we know it's between 4 and 5. So we know that it's 4.5. Next one, mean. We do the same thing. We add up the scores. Now we actually use this symbol to represent mean, an X with a line above it. That basically means mean. It's a quicker way of writing it, or average. So we sum up, that's what that symbol is, the sum of x over n. So the sum of all the scores divided by the number of scores. We already know that there's 10 scores. We add up all those numbers. We get 46 over 10 or 4.6. And that's it. For mode, we look for the most frequent score. We just go through there and we notice that number 3 is there 3 times. The number 5 is 2. Everything else is 1. So 3 is our mode. So we just find it. So for our task today is working on our exercises. Depending on your level, you'll be working on your practice level or your consolidating level or your master level. Okay, and this is all from chapters 14.5 in the Maths Quest Year 9 book in your Jack Plus. For our goal review today, in 20 words, what new information have you learned about measures of centre?